In a vast, glittery corner of the universe, where galaxies swirled like spilled milk and nebulas bloomed like cosmic flowers, lived a tiny star named Twinkle. Now, you might think all stars are bright and sparkly, but Twinkle felt, well, a little dim. She lived in a dazzling neighborhood, the Great Orion Cluster, surrounded by superstars. There was Sirius, who shone so brightly he was known as the Dog Star, and Vega, whose light was a cool, brilliant blue. And then there was Twinkle, whose light was a soft, gentle flicker. Every night, the other stars would gather to tell stories of their travels across the cosmos, their light beams dancing and crisscrossing in the dark. Twinkle would listen from the edge, feeling too small and too faint to join in. "My light is barely a whisper," she'd sigh to herself. "Who would even notice if I were gone?" She tried her best to shine brighter. She'd puff up her little star body, concentrate really hard, and try to push out more light. But it only made her feel tired and even dimmer than before. One evening, an old, wise comet named Halley streaked by, his long tail a river of shimmering ice and dust. He'd seen countless stars in his long journeys around the sun. He noticed little Twinkle, tucked away in the shadows, looking sad. Slowing his cosmic journey, Halley drifted closer. "What's dimming your spirits, little one?" he rumbled, his voice like ancient stardust. Twinkle was surprised that anyone had noticed her. "Oh, it's just, I'm not like the others," she mumbled, gesturing with a tiny point of light towards the brilliant stars nearby. "They're all so bright and magnificent. My light is just small." Halley chuckled, a warm sound that seemed to echo through space. "Small? My dear star, you're looking at it all wrong. Brightness isn't about being the loudest or the biggest. It's about being true to your own light." He then told her a secret of the universe. He explained that every star has its own unique color, its own temperature, and its own special kind of light. Some are fiery red giants, some are steady yellow suns, and some are mysterious blue dwarfs. Each one has a purpose. "Look down there," Halley said, pointing his shimmering tail towards a dark, quiet planet below. "Do you see that little blue world?" Twinkle squinted. She saw oceans and continents, but it was mostly dark. As she watched, she noticed tiny, fleeting specks of light on the planet's surface. "What are those?" she asked. "Those are wishes," Halley explained. "On that planet, they call it Earth. When people feel lost or hopeful, they look up at the night sky and make a wish upon a star. The big, bright stars are beautiful, yes, but sometimes their light is too overwhelming. It's the gentle, quiet stars that people often choose to whisper their deepest secrets to. Your soft glow is comforting. It feels personal, like a secret just for them." Twinkle had never thought of it that way. Her soft light wasn't a weakness. It was a special quality. She focused her light on the small blue planet again. This time, she didn't just see a world. She saw stories. She saw a little girl in a cozy bedroom, wishing for a puppy. She saw a young sailor on a vast, dark ocean, wishing for a safe return home. She saw a student hunched over a desk, wishing for the courage to face a big exam. And as she watched, she felt a connection to them, a purpose she had never felt before. She turned to Halley, her light flickering with a newfound excitement. "You mean, they see me, they wish on me?" "Of course, they do," Halley smiled. "Your light travels across unimaginable distances to reach their eyes. To them, you're not just a small star. You are a beacon of hope. You are the keeper of dreams." With a final, friendly nod, Halley continued on his journey, leaving a trail of sparkling dust in his wake. That night, Twinkle didn't try to be the brightest star in the sky. She didn't puff herself up or strain to shine. Instead, she just was. She shone her gentle, steady light, and she focused it on the little blue planet below. She thought about the little girl, the sailor, and the student. She poured all her warmth and her kindness into her glow. And a funny thing happened. As she focused on sharing her light rather than comparing it, she started to feel brighter. Not in a loud, flashy way, but in a deep, warm, and fulfilling way. Her light became richer, softer, and more golden. The other stars started to notice. "Twinkle," said Vega one night, her blue light seeming a little less distant. "Your glow, it's different. It's so warm." Sirius added, his brilliant light twinkling. "Yes, it's like a lullaby in the darkness. Very comforting." Twinkle felt a happy flutter in her core. She wasn't the biggest or the brightest, and that was perfectly okay. She was Twinkle, the star you could whisper your secrets to, the star that held wishes in its gentle light. From that night on, she didn't hide at the edge of the cluster anymore. She took her place in the great cosmic tapestry, shining her unique, beautiful light for all to see. She learned that her value wasn't measured by how she compared to others, but by the unique gift she brought to the universe. Every night, as she watched over the sleeping earth, she would see little flickers of hope sent her way, and she would shine back, a steady, comforting promise in the vast, dark sky, reminding everyone down below that even the smallest light can make the biggest difference in the darkness. She had found her shine, not by trying to be someone else, but by finally embracing who she was all along. And in the grand, star-filled expanse of the universe, her gentle light was one of the most special of all. So, next time you feel small or overlooked, remember Twinkle, your unique light, your special talents, your quiet strengths. They have a purpose. You don't need to be the loudest or the brightest person in the room to make a difference. Sometimes, it's the gentle, steady glow that offers the most comfort and hope. Just by being yourself, you are already shining. You are already someone's wishing star. Thank you so much for watching. If this story brightened your day, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might need a little reminder of their own inner shine. See you next time.